As of September 3, 2025, the American boxing scene is buzzing with excitement, debate, and anticipation for the big fights lined up in the coming days. While today itself does not feature a major headline bout on U.S. soil, the week is filled with action that directly impacts American fans and fighters. The first major event comes on September 4, when Montreal hosts a clash between Osleys Iglesias and Vladimir Shishkin for the IBO super middleweight title. Though the fight is in Canada, it holds special interest for U.S. audiences because Shishkin has been steadily growing his popularity among American fans. A win here could put him on a collision course with several US-based contenders in the near future. The action continues on September 5, with Washington, D.C. taking the spotlight. Rising American prospect Jordan White will face Rene Tellez in a 10-round main event streamed on ProBox TV. For White, this is more than just another fight. It's a chance to cement himself as one of America's most promising young boxers. Tellez, however, has his own ambitions and will be looking to silence the home crowd. On the same day, across the Atlantic in Dublin, Michael Conlan faces Jack Bateson in a high-profile matchup that, while international, is still being followed closely by US fans. The weekend brings even more action. On September 6, England hosts Pat McCormick against Miguel Parra, but the bigger spotlight will be in Sinaloa, Mexico. That's where Eduardo Sugar Nunez meets Christopher Diaz for the IBF Super Featherweight title. Diaz already has a strong fan base in America, and this fight could set up future rivalries with US-based fighters in the division. Beyond the ring, one of the biggest stories shaking up US boxing is political. The Muhammad Ali American Revival Act, currently debated in Congress, could dramatically reshape the sport. It introduces a system of unified boxing organizations modeled after the UFC and promises protections like minimum per round pay, mandatory health insurance, and stronger anti-doping regulations. Supporters see this as a breakthrough for fighter safety and fairness. Critics, however, warn that it could give too much control to large promoters and sideline smaller organizations. Meanwhile, fans are already counting down to September 13, when Canelo Alvarez takes on Terence Crawford in what many are calling the fight of the year. Andre Ward's prediction in favor of Crawford has sparked heated debates, and at the same time, rumors of a Jake Paul vs. Gervonta Tank Davis showdown keep the boxing community buzzing. So, as of September 3, the American boxing landscape is filled with excitement, big fights just days away, political reforms under discussion, and star-studded matchups creating non-stop conversation. For US fans, it's the perfect moment to stay tuned, because the next chapter of boxing history is about to be written.